Shalom. This week in Parashat Vayeilech we read the instructions that are given by Moshe Rabbeinu, our teacher Moses, as he nears the end of his life, and he tells our ancestors before they cross into the land of Israel, Chazak v'amas, you should be strong, you should be courageous, and you should continue to have faith in God. Moshe, until the very end of his life, continues to model behavior and walk the talk of a teacher and leader, the first really important teacher and leader for the people of Israel. And it's a great lesson for us to consider on this Shabbat, which is also known as Shabbat Shuva and Shabbat Shuva. Shuva, because we're in the middle of Aseret Yemei Shuva, the 10 days of repentance. Repentance, the English translation of Shuva, doesn't quite capture the name Shuva, which means to return and is the opening word of the Haftarah. And so we sometimes call it Shabbat Shuva, sometimes Shabbat Shuva, but the idea is that at this time of the year, at this time in our lives, we are making a very significant return. Shmuel Yosef Agnon, the great Israel Nobel laureate for literature, included in his collection of stories in the book Yamim Noraim, The Days of Awe, a midrash, a rabbinic tale that tells of the son of a king, a prince, who wanted to leave the palace and go out and see the real world for himself, and was wandering the world so long that he forgot that he was a prince. He forgot that he was the son of a king. And one day he notices a commotion, a hubbub going on around him as all the people converge on the main street to see a celebrity, the king who has arrived in his very town. And he too is there, excited to see the king, but doesn't recognize him as his father. On the other hand, the king notices his son in the crowd, and he takes him home, and he helps him clean up a little bit, and he welcomes him back into the family and into his home. And he learns once again about the importance of the privileges and the rights and the obligations that he has as the son of a king. The tale is told as a metaphor for how we live our lives, how many of us may have grown distant from our Jewish traditions, our Jewish roots, but how we always have the opportunity to come back and feel the love of God, the embrace of God, and of our community. And so in Shabbat Shuva, as we are preparing now for Yom Kippurim, we have the opportunity to make a significant return, to come home, to reconnect, and to prepare for the rest of the year and the rest of our lives. What a great way to spend this Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom.